นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะพุทธังธัมมังสังฆังนะมะสามิโอกาสพระเดชพระคุณท่านเจ้าคุณกรมวชิรญาณโสพลผู้เป็นพระอุปัชฌาย์ของเราและคณะสงฆ์ทุกรูปขอเจริญพรศรัทธาญาติโยมที่มาร่วมปฏิบัติธรรมแต่ต่อมาจะพูดเป็นภาษาอังกฤษก่อนแล้วก็โยมก็เชิญถ้าฟังออกได้ก็ฟังไปถ้าฟังไม่ออกก็นั่งสมาธิก็ได้เดี๋ยวสัก50-50ภาษาอังกฤษภาษาไทยด้วยขอบคุณ Blessings to everyone today. Senior monks have asked me to address you all today on this special occasion of the 16th of January 2026 or 2569 in the Thai calendar. Today marks the 34th anniversary of the passing of our esteemed and great teacher, Venerable Luang Por Chah. I'm very delighted to be here today. As always, it's a great joy to come to Wat Nong Papong here in Warin Chanrap in Ubon Ratchathani. As many senior monks have mentioned in their Dhamma talks, that this feels like their second birthplace, and that is also the case for myself. I was born in New Zealand. My organic birth was there, and my ordination birth, or we call the birth into the Buddha Sasana, was here in Wat Nong Papong in the opposite hall just behind us at 5 o'clock in the morning on the 15th of December 2005. I had the great good fortune and honour to have Tanjokun Lumpaliam as my Upajjhaya or preceptor, and Lumpur Kalyano as my chanting acharya, and Ajahn Siripanyo as well as my other chanting acharya. So I feel very happy and delighted to be here today to join you all on this occasion, and maybe just share a few reflections and thoughts with you today on the occasion of this retreat here at Wat Nong Papong. As we all know, coming to a monastery is a different environment than we're used to. So tomorrow marks the last day of this multi-day retreat dedicated in the memory of Venerable Luang Por Chah. It's something very special to see so many people come together and take time off work. Some people have travelled from various parts of the world, Europe, Africa, America, Australia, New Zealand, to be here today. And this shows you how important Venerable Luang Por Chah was to all of us. And it also shows you that coming to a place like this is a very conducive way of cultivating our practice as well. Some people might ask you, what did you do on your holiday? And if you told them that you came to an uncomfortable forest in the middle of northeast Thailand with mosquitoes biting you, showering in cold water, living with thousands of other people without much comfort, I think most of your colleagues at work would think, why did you do that? But it's because we find great value in this training that Venerable Luang Por Chah left with us, or left for us, this training in Dhamma Vinaya. So learning how to cultivate peace, tranquility, inner contentment, these qualities are supported here. You're encouraged to practice meditation. You have a lot of resources here in the form of senior monks who have practiced for decades. So although it may sound unusual for those who have little or no experience in coming to Buddhist monasteries, but we, for ourselves, know the value internally. I myself joined the monastery at the age of 19 and became an anagarika like you have all done for the last few days. Put on the white cloth, the white robe of a postulant trainee. And a lot of my friends at that time thought, what are you doing? Why? And for me, I couldn't quite answer those questions straight away. It was more of a feeling that this is valuable. This is something that leads to training our minds in this wholesome way, learning how to abandon unwholesome states of mind, learning how to cultivate wholesome states of mind, to help purify our minds. Many of the senior teachers who have been giving talks over the last few days have been talking about the Ariyasa, the noble wealth, so the wealth that we cultivate for ourselves in our hearts and minds. And it's not easy to do that at home. We're quite used to following our desires, choosing what we do, how we want to do it, when we want to do it, and in what way. But here in the monastery, you're having to conform to a routine. You have to keep rules and learn how to give up to the way in which the monastery is run. So we learn how to let go of our attachments. Firstly, we see them, it's like a mirror into our hearts and minds. When we are unable to do something that we want to do, we suffer. So we learn that we're actually attached to wanting to do things in the way we want to, however we want to do them. But we have to ask ourselves, has that ever been the cause for true happiness and true peace in our hearts and minds? And for me, when I started in the monastery, I had to answer that question by saying, by following our desires, no, it doesn't bring us true happiness. So over time, it made sense to me, the fact that I wanted to be in a monastery. I wanted to gain that training, to be patient with the difficulties, to really transform myself. And the great inspiration for that came in the form of these senior monks who are sitting behind me now, in the form of the great teachers like Venerable Luang Por Chah, Luang Por Liam, and many other great ajahns that have trained themselves in this way and gained great great benefit by learning how to train themselves in this way. So, coming to the end of the retreat, tomorrow we're going home. So one of the questions monks get asked often is, how do we take our practice with us? How do we incorporate our practice in our lay life? So I'm sure there's many qualities that you have cultivated over the last few days. Firstly would be kanti, or patience. Wat Nongpapong is the place for practicing patience. You have to be patient with other people, you have to be patient with your own bodies, your own mind, you have to be patient with the environment as well. So learning how to be patient is a very wholesome quality, a very rewarding quality to cultivate. Because out there in the world, we all know that patience isn't being encouraged. So when we learn to be patient with difficulty, then it brings up this noble quality, this noble wealth inside. Another quality which is paired with kanti, which is patience, is soracha, which is a sense of restraint, composure, and these need to be paired together. Learning how to be patient, but also still and composed as well. We all can be patient in a manner which we're maybe forcefully patient, biting our tongue, not saying things that we shouldn't say, but also having this quality of stillness, tranquility as well. This helps as a cushioning, a cultivation of these pairs is really important, kanti and soracha. So I'm very happy to see you all coming here. I know that you've been very patient with listening through many long and talks which you don't understand, but this also is been of great value, and I think you'll notice that when you return home, this patience that you've cultivated through the heat, through the cold, through the mosquitoes, through the long talks. It's a really amazing thing that you've done, so you can all feel proud of yourself that you've done it. And many of the ajahns who have gotten up here to speak as well, and they've said that there's not much difference between a senior monk and a person who's just starting off. The senior monk is somebody who just hasn't given up. I think this is something to take home with you, is just don't give up. Keep going and you'll get there one day. I have great confidence that that is the case, and that can bring us a lot of inspiration and encouragement in our practice. So when you return home, keep up your practice, keep cultivating and learning about how to develop your Dhamma practice, incorporate your Dhamma practice into your daily life. So for this evening, I have a short time to speak with you all, but wish you all the very best, and I'd like to extend my anumodana for you all in your sacrifice in travelling so far to be here today, joining in with this program.